Hey everybody, my name's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. I have something really exciting planned for tonight. I have been planning this for months and I can't wait. Can you guess what we're doing? Let me show you. That's right, we're going to see Hamilton and I am so excited. I've had this ticket for 4 months before I even started doing this vlog. So you're going to come with me and I'm really excited. Of course I won't be able to take the show, but I'll give you my thoughts after and show you the theater and everything like that. So let's go. So we are here at the Schuster Performing Arts Center in Dayton, Ohio. I love this theater. It's gorgeous. And yeah, we're going to be going to a lot of shows here this year. So I always buy a magnet, so I'm going to stop here and see what kind of merchandise they have. Alright, I got my magnet. Most magnets that I find are like the normal rectangle, so whenever I find one that's a different shape, I jump on it because it makes my fridge more interesting. Alright, well the musical was over and it was fantastic. Hey everyone, well, I'm back from Hamilton. I did try to record after the musical at the theater, but my mind was just all over the place. And when I did record it and after I was done, I was like, I didn't say any of what I wanted to say to you guys. So I decided I'm someone who likes to process before they try to like put stuff into words. So I decided to think about what I just saw and everything on my drive home, and then I would record my actual thoughts here at home. So first of all, it was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I started listening to the soundtrack on about a year ago, and I really loved it. It took me a few listens to get into it. It's a lot of hip hop and R&B and stuff like that, inspired among other things, which is just not styles of music that I typically listen to very much. So it did take me just a couple listens to just really start to appreciate it and really love it. But once I did, I could not stop listening to it. Like I would just listen to it for a while and be like, okay, let me move on to something else. And then a week later, I'd be like, I want to listen to Hamilton again. So I'd go back and listen to it again. So to see it live, I was so excited, but also nervous, when you're looking forward to something and you're like, please don't screw it up. I just want it to be good. It was wonderful. I was moved to tears at least once during the musical. There's a song, and it was not the song I thought it was going to be. There's a song called Burn, which is sung by Alexander Hamilton's wife after she finds out about his affair. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know about Alexander Hamilton's life, but he has an affair. And the actress just blew it out of the water. She was fantastic, and just all the emotion and in her performance was just, I cried. It was wonderful. So the actress who played Eliza Hamilton, who is his wife, was Lauren Maria Suse, and I probably butchered that last name, and I apologize. But I just wanted to at least mention her since she was the one that moved me to tears. I wanted to make sure you knew what her name was. A couple other standouts. The man who played Hamilton, for me, was a step up from what I'm used to listening to, which is the original Broadway cast recording. Now listen, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote the musical and also starred as Hamilton, he is a fantastic composer and he's a fine performer. He's just not a wonderful performer. You know, that's not his strong suit. His strong suit is composing. And so the man who played him, let me tell you his name, Tyler. Never mind. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. He, vocal performance wise, which it was just definitely a step up from Lin-Manuel Miranda. Sorry to all the Lin-Manuel Miranda fans out there. And again, I am a fan of his composing. I love, you know, all the Disney stuff that he's composed is, you know, some of the best. And Hamilton obviously is great. But as a performer, he's fine, you know. But the guy who played him tonight was vocally much stronger. I would say one minor disappointment was the man who played Aaron Burr. The man who played him in the original version, his name I think is Leslie Odom Jr. I think I have that right. And he is my favorite part about the original version, which you can watch the original cast record, not the recording, but the actual, like a video recording of the original Broadway cast, do Hamilton on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, watch it. But he played Aaron Burr, and he is my favorite part about it. And so the man who played him tonight was not bad. He was fine. He was good even. He just was not as good as Leslie Odom Jr. And so it was just a bit of a disappointment for me. But it really was good. Everyone else I thought was wonderful. I did like, you know, when you've listened to something like the cast recording as often as I have in the last year, you get used to the nuances that they do in their performances. And so to see a new cast add their twist to it was a lot of fun, and did some unexpected things, which was a pleasure to see. So just a little information about me that you might not know. I have a bachelor's in vocal performance. I've never used it as far as my career. I mainly use it for singing in church and some local community things. But I do still love to go to see performances, like musicals, symphonies, different kinds of concerts, things like that. But for a long time, I just didn't go very often. And a big reason was because I couldn't find anyone to go with me. And then if you've been watching my vlogs, you know that I changed that mindset a few years ago. But another thing that kept me from going was the cost. Because my thought at first was, well, to get a good seat, you have to pay a lot of money, and I'm not willing to spend that much money. And that's kind of true. If you want to get, a seat on the floor, you're going to be paying a lot of money. But about 2 years ago, my best friend was gifted 2 tickets to see Frozen the musical. Her husband had no interest in going with her, so she invited me. And the tickets were the cheap seats in the balcony. And that was the first time I went, and I realized, oh, I can sit in the balcony and actually enjoy the show. And I don't have to be down on the floor or have like a really, clear view of the stage in order to really enjoy the experience. And once I had that revelation, it kind of changed everything. I had started doing things by myself, and now I realize that I can pay $35 for a ticket and still have a wonderful experience. And so that's what I've been doing. Last year specifically, I looked to see what shows were in the area, and I went to a lot of them by myself because, I just started realizing I don't want to wait for people to want to go with me. I just want to go. I do have plans to go to several more shows this year, and I do plan to bring you guys with me, the same as today. So look forward to that. Now, Hamilton does have a really good shot at being the best one that I see this year. However, I'm not willing to make that call yet because there are some very heavy hitters that I'm seeing this year, and they could contend for the top musical of the year for me. So I'm not going to spoil a surprise. You'll have to watch the videos and see what all I get to watch this season. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited because I'm certainly excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.